Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Emily. I'm a mom who loves home decor, thrifting, and a good DIY project. I am so excited about today's video. We are doing a bedroom refresh, but really the biggest thing we're doing is a DIY caning headboard. I am so excited. I've been dreaming about having a caning headboard for a long time, and while we're at it, we're gonna refresh my bedroom space a little bit as well. Before we really jump into things, if you're not already, feel free to follow me on Instagram at EmilyFace22. Okay, let's get right on into things. I am so excited because today's video is sponsored by Brooklinen. I have been using Brooklinen's bedding for 8 months or something like that. It is honestly the nicest bedding I have ever owned. Brooklinen was founded on the idea that people deserve simple, beautiful home essentials without the luxury markups. They want to provide you with the highest quality bedding, sheets, towels at an affordable cost. And actually, you guys can get $20 off any purchase over $100. You can just head to the link in the description box and use code EmilyFaith20 to get $20 off. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the online shopping experience. I love the convenience of being able to shop online. With Brooklinen, you can actually mix and match over 20 plus colors and patterns. And when you shop their hardcore bundles, which is what I did, it's actually cheaper that way. It's like 25% cheaper to shop that way. And you get a full sheet set with the pillowcases, a duvet cover, and additional pillowcases. And you can choose like the sizing. Each one can be different colors. So let me show you what I did. I hopped on their website, went to the hardcore bundles. Now they have 3 different kinds. So I chose the linen bundles because you guys know, I just love linen. I love wearing linen, you guys know this. So I chose to go with a white sheet set. For the duvet cover, I decided to go with a cream, and then I also decided to go with the cream extra pillowcases too. So I'm very excited. And actually they have a lifetime warranty, which is amazing. They believe in their product that much. After using our current duvet and sheet set from them, I have not one bad thing to say about them. Oh dang, you guys. Feels like Christmas. They have the most stunning packaging. Everything is packaged so beautifully in these little like fabric pouches. I don't know what you call these, but they're little tags. This is from the linen collection. These are the pillowcases. This is the cream color. And oh my gosh, I seriously wish you guys could feel these. They are so soft. This is the sheet set, and it's the white linen. It is so nice, so soft. And then I have the duvet, which is in that cream color. So I just think that the like crisp white with the cream is just gonna be really beautiful tones. I wanted to take a quick moment to show you guys this bedding close up. This is stone washed linen. After weaving, it is stone washed, which breaks in the weave and gives it that worn in, super soft look. It's a very breathable material, and it is 100% harmful chemical free, which gives me a huge peace of mind. It's also made by artisans in Portugal, and they use like the best quality materials, which were harvested from Belgium. I'm going to throw these in the wash, and then we are going to get started on our headboard. I want to show you guys what my bedroom currently looks like. You guys have seen it over the years in many different phases and places. So let me show you its current situation. Yes, my son does sleep in our room. Yes, it's a very, very small room, but we make it work. Let me show you the space. It's time to get our DIY on. Let's do this. The first thing that we are going to do is remove our current headboard. We don't want to just like waste the headboard or anything. I keep the bed in case we want to like sell it one day or something. So what we're actually doing is removing the whole headboard, and it's attached to the legs. So my husband is building new legs. I think it's just like a 2x2 or something, so he's just cutting a 2x2 to size. We first have to remove this whole back piece, put new little legs on, then we can build our caning frame. My headboard frame has been built. My husband just built this. I'm gonna have him give you a quick overview of how he built this.
What I did is I measured the previous headboard width, and it's 63 inches from that side to this side right here. So I have to take into account this 1.5 inches right here of our 2x2s. I just got this wood from our construction site that I work at, so it's not perfect, but you basically just rip a 2x4 in half. So all I did there is put a piece right across here, match it down here, make sure it's 63 on either side or end to end, and then this is a 19-inch gap here, so I put a support behind it and then just put it here so the caning would be up against something and then it wouldn't bend.
What we do next is apply the caning. So let me show you guys this absolutely stunning caning that I'm going to be using. This is called a radio weave, and I got this from So Line Upholstery. They are a Canadian upholstery company, and they just started selling caning, and they reached out to me and they wanted to send me some. I am so in love with this caning, you guys. If you guys are in Canada and you're looking for some caning shops, go check out So Line Upholstery. I will link like their Instagram and everything like that down below. They also sent me this caning of theirs, so this is just a smaller piece, but I'm excited to maybe use this in the future. The first thing I need to do with my caning is actually give it a bath. It's gonna soak in the bath for about 20 to 30 minutes, and once it's done soaking, what I'm actually going to do is I'm doing this caning hack a little bit different than I've seen any other caning hack project. What I've seen a lot of for headboards is taking your caning and just stapling it right behind your headboard, which looks super great, but I sort of feel like you can almost tell a little too much like it's a hack. But I wanted to find a way to like step it up to the next level without having to actually properly install caning. I have come up with another plan. Real caning is wedged in the wood, so I wanted to kind of give it that look instead of just putting it behind my headboard. My genius idea is to staple my caning right on top of my headboard, and then we picked up this trim. This is a much nicer finish and actually matches this color super nicely. Then this is a little bit more like yellowy, I think it's pine wood. I'm gonna staple the caning right to the front of this. Then we are going to layer this small piece, because it's so skinny, right on top. Genius! And then I'm going to be using some reed spline along the edges, and I think it's just gonna look almost like the real deal. I wanted to give you guys that general overview so you know what we're doing, you know the game plan. Let's go give this caning a bath. The caning is out of the bath. It's all wet. It's much darker in color now, but obviously we know it'll dry a little lighter. All we're gonna do is lay it down on our frame, and we're gonna use our staple gun and staple about every few inches, maybe every 3 inches or so, and just pull it as tight as we can. And then it'll be a little loose because it's wet, but once it dries, it'll be much firmer. Let's grab our staple gun and get this thing attached before it dries. Just cutting it while it's wet. It is a lot easier to cut while it's wet than once it's hard. The caning is on, it's been cut. And my husband just went outside and cut our little trim pieces to size. I will link all of everything down below. So he cut these down to size. He's going to be using a brad nailer to nail them on top. I guess like brad nailers are very small. It's more of a finishing nail gun, so it's gonna be perfect for this. These top pieces are mostly just for like, to make it look good, you know? The next step is to grab my wreath spline. I have 3 of these. I will link them down below for you guys. I am going to wet them because they're going to need to be straight. So I'm definitely gonna let them soak in some water to straighten them out. And then we're gonna attach them with some good old hot glue. It is the next day, and we actually did attach this headboard to our bed and slept with it and had some time to think about some things that we might need to change and actually some things we would do differently. So before we like move on with the video, I wanted to share that in case you guys actually do want to make this. One huge thing we realized is that we could have used our existing bed frame as the base. My husband did not need to build a new headboard frame. We could have actually just used our frame that we had. We were unaware because we built this bed frame honestly like 5 years ago or something, and we forgot how it was put together. We didn't realize that my little middle slats could all have come out. So we could have just removed all the in-between slats and put the caning on top and did everything else the same. And of course, we removed the bed frame as our last step. Our headboard was completely built, and then we realized what we could have done. The second thing is we had built our headboard here with the legs kind of to screw into our bed, but we're finding it doesn't feel as secure as it should. Looking on Pinterest, a handful of the headboards are actually just hung on the wall. So we were going back and forth. Do we want to screw it into the bed and like try and secure it a little better? Do we want to hang it on the wall? And I think we just decided we are going to hang it on the wall. And one of the reasons we're going to do that actually is because we can remove the 2 leg poles. We're still going to leave these like in between structural pieces, but we're gonna remove the legs, and the headboard will look a little bit more slender and clean. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys that little update. I guess that's what you get when you do a DIY project. My husband is going to deconstruct what he made, and then we're gonna hang everything up again and hopefully tie the rest of the room together for this little bedroom refresh. My sheets are washed. It's time to make the bed. decided to transition my boys to share a room. So that means the crib is going out and a different dresser that's in my son Owen's room will be coming into our room. So we're doing a little switcheroo. I'm not changing too many things decor-wise. I like to keep things simple, but one thing I am changing is that I'm taking out this ukulele. I've had it hung since we pretty much moved in, and I decided to move it into the boys' room since they play with it, and I wanted to hang a macrame here. I actually bought this macrame before I ever learned how to macrame, and I just felt like this would be a nice spot for it. Okay, I think it's time for some final touches. In awe, in love with my new sheets, my new duvet, and this caning headboard. I'm extremely happy with how everything turned out. I feel like we put so much hard work into it. With DIYs, you kind of never know what to expect. Things never quite go as planned, at least. That's kind of how my DIYs are. Thank you, Brooklinen, for sponsoring today's video. I love being able to work with companies that I love and believe in their product. And you guys can get $20 off any order over 100. Just follow that link in the description box and use code EmilyFaith20 for $20 off. If you guys enjoyed today's video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. As always, you guys can subscribe for more of my everyday life. Follow me on Instagram at EmilyFaith22. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye!